Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to the live stream here on the channel. Glad to see you guys in here. So far, we got Mary, Indiana, Chip, as well as Crystal, PayPal Me, Pez, that random guy, and Indiana, as well as everyone else who's in the stream. May not be chatting. Glad to have you here as well. I'm just going to turn this on. There we go. So, yeah, currently we are experiencing a few severe storms. There's not really a whole lot of impressive stuff. Let me make sure everything's correct here. Yep, looks good to go. Looks good to go. So, let me check the date. Yep. So, yeah, right now, not a whole lot. I mean, I don't believe we've had any tornado warnings at all today. We've had a few possible severes, including one right now up here in the western panhandle of Oklahoma. But nothing that's, too over the top at all. We're also watching for some storms to develop out here in the Texas, the mainland of Texas, western Texas here. I really don't think we're going to see a whole lot with those. I think our only severe threat and the rest of our threat for today is really going to be out of these few storms here. And I think that's really about it. Unless we manage to see some redevelopment further west, which models are becoming less and less confident on, then I really think that's going to be about it for today. So not really too worried about that. And then we do have one severe up here for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Not expecting much up there at all. So today I'm not expecting much severe weather whatsoever. So that's why I didn't do any coverage stream or not. And yeah, I don't plan on doing any coverage here. This should just be a briefing about the severe potential. Welcome Siege and Ponderosa, as well as Grace, and glad to have y'all here. So yeah, let's start with our outlooks. Not anything too major has changed with our outlooks, to be honest. We still have, of course, a slight risk for today. Tornado risk. We do have a 5% out here in Louisiana, Southeast Texas. Honestly, unsure why they kept that on the new update. I really didn't see much potential today. Wind risk is a quite decently sized slight risk yellow area there. The hail risk is a 15 hatched there as well. So really not anything too over the top today. I don't expect, like I said, I don't really expect much whatsoever. So yeah, and then we got tomorrow's risk. We've got a large slight risk for severe weather. Of course, we have a 5% as I was expecting. And with newer model data, I really wouldn't be too surprised to see them introduce a 10 sig somewhere out in this area, to be honest. I don't think they will pull it, but I just wouldn't be that surprised if they do end up pulling a 10 sig for tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye out. I'll let you guys, of course, I'll let y'all know if they end up changing anything. We'll most likely be live tomorrow, right about when peak starts, about 4 o'clock, through most of the severe threat there. But that slight risk does go all the way back towards San Antonio. We are expecting thunderstorms to fire actually way out here very late tonight. We're expecting storms to fire out here and then make their way eastward and then get into that hatched area up here by about 4 p.m. in western Louisiana, where they should quite rapidly intensify, with all hazards being a possibility. And then we got day 3 as well. Just a marginal risk, nothing too crazy. Like I said in my video, wouldn't be too surprised if we see a slight risk get added there. But it really shouldn't be much of anything. I really don't expect it to be a whole lot there. We don't have any highlighted areas from the SPC on the day 4 through 8 outlook at all, so that is great news there. However, if I just read it here, I haven't really read it too much, but I'm very confident they mentioned severe potential. Just predictability is a bit of an issue. So here's the SPC's day 4 through 8 outlook here. Medium range guidance is relatively in good agreement that the southern stream shortwave will progress across the Baja Peninsula, much of northern Mexico on day 4 Wednesday, continuing eastward across the southern high plains and much of Texas on Thursday, in the lower Mississippi, Tennessee valleys on much of the southeast on day 6 Friday. Some severe storms appear possible during each of these days. I want to just replace that word, huh? Beginning with the southern plains on day 4 Wednesday, modest lower level moisture advection is anticipated across the southern plains, which will support air mass destabilization amid strong heating. Large scale ascent will be nebulous, and convective initiation will likely result in lower level convergence. Or is that? Yeah, okay. Uncertainty regarding destabilization, limited area, or rather limited coverage on low predictability. So they haven't highlighted anything there. I'll just skim through all this instead of reading it, huh? Uncertainty regarding thunderstorm development. Yeah, I don't really see too much that sticks out there. Just not a whole lot of predictability. Not a whole lot of predictability, but honestly, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen a highlighted area because models have actually been in fair agreement for severe potential. So I'm pretty surprised we haven't seen at least a small 15% introduced for Thursday. Let me see if it's Thursday or Friday. Friday. I'm surprised we haven't had at least a small 15%. So just not enough confidence for the SPC to introduce anything just yet. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. We'll be here just talking about the severe potential for quite a while. Shouldn't be anything more than about an hour live stream today. I don't think I'm going to be live for too long. Yeah, they didn't highlight anything in the Eastern Pacific either, which I'm kind of surprised about. Let's see here. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll see. Right now, there's not a whole lot of severe weather coverage that I could do, so I'll just let's just look at some of these storms here. That's got a lot of hail with it. I don't think we have a better radar out here towards Baton Rouge, but I mean, at least we could see it. At least we could see it there. Some flood warnings, flash flood warnings here, nothing too out of the ordinary. So, like I said, I'm really not expecting much today at all. We'll just keep an eye on things just in case something does occur. I'm not going to be on standby because I don't feel like it will be necessary for today. So let me switch y'all all over here to the model runs here. This is the HRRR, so we could just take a look at what's going to happen over the next couple hours here. And yeah, not a whole lot of people know about the severe threat for day 2, which is tomorrow. It's kind of a bit of a sleeper day. The SPC is still highlighting an area for sure, but I just feel like there's not really a lot of attention revolving around it. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, but tomorrow could easily be a very significant day for severe weather. As you can see just off this particular model run, I mean, we have a line of damaging winds that makes its way through portions of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, the Florida Peninsula. So we'll keep a very, very, very close eye on that. Most likely storms will get going. Let me check this real quick. Thank you for subscribing, Supreme. Yeah, I saw that, Lucky. Yes, I had you muted. Yeah, I saw. Yay! Oh, that's pretty rough for him. Yeah, Lucky is in the call, but he wants to stay muted for this stream. Which, I mean, I don't. But if we talk about Tropics, then he'll probably talk. So, yeah. Back to this. So here's the NAM model. This is a classic case of model uncertainty. Here's the NAM model. Here's the HRRR. NAM, HRRR. You spot the difference. Can you tell the difference? This is why we don't use the NAM model, because I nearly guarantee we're going to have a line of damaging winds tomorrow afternoon, generally in this area. And the NAM model just, nope. Just nope. Just not even there. So, yeah, we'll like I said, we'll keep an eye on it. I plan on going live tomorrow, around the time frame of 4 p.m. We'll see if I go live any later, but I do want to take a look at the satellite imagery here, because I want to see. I mean, they're going up, but they're not going up as rapid as what some models anticipated there. So, I don't think we'll see a whole lot out here. It's just some isolated damaging winds, isolated small to possibly large hail, and maybe a spin-up tornado as well. I wouldn't fully rule out a spin-up tornado. So we'll keep an eye on that, like I said, but nothing too over the top today at all, except for the morning storms or the afternoon storms, which have already passed. But even those didn't do much. I mean, you could see that. I mean, over the next couple hours, we're not expecting much of anything. So that's really, really, really good news. I do want to check something here. All right, nothing there. So yeah, make sure you guys have hit the like button on today's live stream. The more likes we have, the more people this will be pushed out to. And if you can, also subscribe to the channel if you're new and share the stream as well. I got distracted by a velocity signature on my other monitor. I'm good. I'm good. A little bit on the tired side, but I'm alive. I'm alive. That's why it kind of seems like I'm a little slow today, because I am. I'm on the tired side of things. Let me go over here to the southeast. I'm really just wondering if I'm going to see severe weather on Tuesday. That's really all I'm interested in for Tuesday. Whoa. Looky there, looky there. Does that initiate storms? Because last time, hey, at least we see storms on that day. Maybe I could chase, please, even if it's just a rumble of thunder, I'll chase it. Wednesday. That day sounds very familiar. Last week we were going to chase on Thursday. It was debatable for Wednesday. Do you really think Sunday's threat next week could be high end, or is it pretty low end? So right now it's too far out. There you go. I did talk about it in my video because I just want to make sure people know that it's a possibility. So we are expecting severe weather, but the magnitude of the severe weather is definitely a question mark next week. And exactly where is also a question mark. So we'll just keep an eye on it. I'll update you guys on nearly a daily basis on the severe potential, as I normally do, but we'll probably slow down streams just a bit. I might take a break, not tomorrow for sure. If I can, maybe I'll try to fit in a break Wednesday or Thursday. So if we chase Wednesday, I'll obviously stream it, and then Thursday, maybe I'll be able to fit in a break. But I do want to test something out for Lucky tonight, so hopefully he'll still be available tonight, because I want to test something. I don't know if the man himself's listening to the stream or not. He's probably busy. Oh, man. Or asleep, one or the other. Hello, Proxy. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, if we go and look here at our GFS model, you can see that there's On the new model, there's actually a big difference. So if we go to like the older model here, the 12Z, oh, actually, it's because the 18Z hasn't gone out far enough. How big of a difference is that between the ensemble? Yes, I do think Friday. What day did you say? You think that's Sunday? Yeah, Sunday's way too far out. That is for sure. The main day I'm watching by far is tomorrow. But then I'm also keeping a close eye on Thursday as well. Main days, in my opinion, tomorrow, Friday. That's the main days that I'm keeping an eye on. I think May is kind of calmed down a bit, personally. I don't see any big, massive systems. I do see this trough here. There is this trough on the models that could cause some severe weather, and then another trough towards May 21st that might cause some trouble as well. But there's a lot of disagreement beyond Friday. So Friday, there's pretty good agreement on a severe episode occurring. But then as we go towards like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week, there's a lot of uncertainty. But if we go to like the maximum supercell composite, I mean, you can see like compared to this week, next week's potential is going to be quite high end. It's just a matter of how strong the troughs are going to be, which I don't really think there's going to be much of anything significant here. I mean, if we take a look at the lapse rates, I mean, there's nothing too over the top. Did I say lapse rates? Supercell composite. I felt like I might have said lapse rates. I don't know what the heck the GFS is doing that for. I don't know what in the world it's doing that for at all. But the main thing that I pay attention to is the short waves and the troughs here. And there's just no big trough. Like, on the model runs for, say, like, May, or rather April 27th this year, we had, like, a massive negatively tilted trough that was absolutely absurd. 260 hours out. This is 198, pretty much 200 hours out, to be honest. And, I mean, it's a little trough with some embedded short waves, but it's not, like, big potential, from what I can tell. But it's still going to be there. So, basically what I'm saying is there's a lot of uncertainty. That's really what I'm trying to say here. There's a lot of uncertainty on the severe potential, which is why the SBC is yet to outline anything notable here. So we'll just see. We'll see. Welcome, Catman. Glad to see you. Yeah, briefing. It's a briefing and a little coverage. Like I said before, if there's like new severes or something, we'll go over it. But what the heck? Where's my phone at? Nobody told me there's another Aurora tonight. Let's see if this thing's going to be visible from my area. Oh, wow. It would be visible now from my camera. I don't want to show my location. But, like, in about 3 hours, if it was this strong, I would probably barely be able to see it from my camera. Nobody told me about that. Yeah, yesterday's was a bust. Yesterday's Aurora busted. I took a picture of it from my window last night. It wasn't anything too impressive, so I went to sleep. I woke up and then realized that the 2 a.m. peak never happened. So it was a classic bust. But yeah, the Auroras we saw on the 10th, that was a once in a century ordeal. However, it's probably going to become more of a common theme. The Earth's magnetic field is actually beginning to weaken quite rapidly to the point where we'll probably see another G5 storm this decade. I don't know about this year or anything, but I imagine like this decade, it's definitely going to be a possibility again. Um, but I think there's more potential from like in 2 weeks from now. I think there's more potential for auroras. I know there's a lot of difficult things with space forecast, but somebody told me that in about 2 weeks we'll have another opportunity for big auroras. Let's see here. Man, more sunspots, yeah. Yep, yep. I'm gonna check some stuff with my chasing equipment and stuff. I'm gonna do some tests tonight. I was thinking about doing it for members only, but I don't know if I want to do that, so I'll probably do it with just Lucky first, and then I'll do it with members after I test it with Lucky. So let me go back to... Jeez, which one do I want to go for? I want to do the ensemble instability. See how much uncertainty there is here. So there's quite good agreement, like I said, for Friday, Saturday. But let's go into Monday, and I mean, it's not the worst. Definitely could be better, but I mean, that looks like decent agreement to me. Can I check the... Yes, this. Yeah. I mean, it seems like a good enough agreement to me. Either an embedded shortwave or a decently medium strength trough. What the heck is Ensemble 16 doing? Ensemble 16 has like a major severe event on the 21st. I don't know what that thing's doing. Oh, you know what? What it does is it has, instead of this trough stalling out, it swings down right off the bat. So instead of it stalling out, it just continues southeastward and impacts the U.S. Thanks for subscribing, Detroit. Much appreciated. Well, don't worry. If we storm chase, it will definitely be for the whole public. It won't be just for members. But some tests and things will probably be for just members. But like I said, I'm going to run a test with Lucky tonight. Let's see here. So yeah, like I said, y'all, make sure you guys hit that like button and share the stream. That's what matters the most because it pushes us out to more people. It's greatly appreciated. I don't know how long this live stream will be, but I know for a fact tomorrow's going to be quite the stream. I don't believe it. I don't think we're going to see her right. I don't think we're going to see auroras on the horizon. I don't feel like it. Don't feel like we're going to see that. It's got to be cap. That's not going to happen. Next membership gifting, geez. So it's Sunday right now, so probably extremely late next week or early next week. I use Epic Pen. It's what I use. That is what I use. Let me go over here. I really want to see what the, what does the wrap have for? That's the wrap for you. So like I said in my video, I mean, it's a completely favorable environment, but I just don't think we'll have any organized storms in it. What in the rat model is this? Man. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever use a wrap model again. I'm not a big fan of the wrap model. I don't really see it being accurate that frequently, to be honest. We could totally have a big tornado threat on Tuesday. But I just don't feel confident enough in it actually occurring or being a possibility. But like we could actually have like a solid shortwave that sets up over Florida, Georgia, and Alabama to the point where I would be very concerned about tornadoes. But I just don't feel like that's going to happen. I just don't feel like that's going to occur. I feel like this model's going crazy. But I mean, then again, I mean, let's just look at the consistency between the models, shall we? So the wrap model for Tuesday, the NAM model for Tuesday, GFS for Tuesday. I mean, they all say, like, right there in the southeast. And when am I going to get severe weather? Here's Wednesday, and look, it skips me. It goes off the coastline. I mean, I get instability, but I don't get any wind shear. Dang it. That ain't fun. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. And welcome, Jack, too. Lawton, Oklahoma. There's nothing big towards Lawton, Oklahoma. I'm not expecting too much, like, imminently. But definitely watching next week, for sure. Definitely watching late this week into next week. So for Lawton, I'm watching probably more of late this week. Very late this week into early next week. But nothing imminent right now. Like Friday for me. I don't think Friday is going to be big at all. I don't see anything Friday. Yeah, no. Also, I'm watching for the potential of a little sneaky trough here to set up on the northern side of the U.S. This does not show it nearly as interesting. But yeah, you can see that trough that sets up towards May 20th. But it's far out. I mean, all this is far out to the point where it could just disappear. So I'm really not like... I'm not setting in stone that we're going to see significant severe weather at all. But severe weather is going to occur. But I'm very uncertain on the magnitude of it. Misty. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll see. Concern for the panhandle tomorrow? Unfortunately so. I'm not, like, concerned as in, like, you know, it's gonna be a massive ordeal, but unfortunately, I do believe a couple tornadoes will be possible, and, it could get pretty rough, especially on the wind side of things. So there should be 2 rounds. We should be looking at one in the early afternoon, late morning hours, right around the time frame of anywhere between 9 and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then the main round should be late that night, towards midnight Tuesday. Man, if this occurs, I'm done for. I'm too tired to live stream from man, 11 a.m. all the way to midnight. Yeah, that wouldn't even be possible. YouTube would cut me off. Especially after 12 hours, I'd be cut off right off the bat. But it's definitely big, severe potential. Big old wind bag. A lot of wind. Yep, we definitely just had something on this on the solar flare here. Big old jump. Dude. That's a big jump. Don't know about us seeing a big Aurora tonight, but we'll see. Hurry up and get dark. I need the sun to go down. Well, someone said that Indiana is going to get severe storms on Friday. I don't know if they're talking about this Friday or next Friday. Let's see. I'll check both Fridays for you. Sorry for the flash in here of switch between the models. It gives me a headache too. I mean, I don't see anything. Ah. You scared me, brother. You did. Man. Well, look at his in first. I'm jeez. Uh-oh. Dude. Lucky something's gonna happen right here, man. My goodness. Who? What's going on? Oh, yeah, NASCAR. That's what Fez knew it. Yeah, it's lucky for you. He's got to watch his NASCAR. This is starting to get some velocities to it. It's getting windy. The one in southeastern Louisiana, south central, or actually dead central, towards Alexandria. Somebody on YouTube, I don't want to mention channel names. Well, I don't know why they would. I mean, if it is severe potential, it's got to be very low for Friday. I mean, I do see what they're talking about, like little booms of thunder, but nothing like tornadoes or, crazy wind or hail. It's not like rotation, Lucky. It's just some higher velocities, that's all. Southwest of Alexandria, which is the severe in central Louisiana. Yep. Yep. It's not tornadic at all. Just getting windy. Alright, let me go back over here. Lucky, would you be available in about 7:38? 7:38, one or the other? Somewhere around there? Okay. Because I just want to test something. When does it start getting dark out? Anyone know when sunset is? Midnight? When is sun? Oh, okay, perfect. That is perfect. I'm wanting to try out some for future live streams. Let me check the... Man. I just don't see why anybody really trusts the European. I've never seen it be, like, dead right before. So I don't know why I would trust the European so much, but I mean... Like, I hear, like, people say, like, the European is just way better than the GFS, but I've seen this model correct, like, one time. I think it's better for winter storms, to be honest. That might be what it's better for. We do have just one significant severe right now. Oops. I don't want to click that. There you go. Almost clicked the wrong scene. This is our only significant severe. It's considerable up here in Goodwell. Is that Goodwell? Yeah, Goodwell, Oklahoma. Man. That's how it was with my driver. I just had to walk away. I had to, man. It was going to give me a heart attack. My beats per minute got like... I mean, it was... I got high up there, man. Can't deal with that type of stuff. What was radar indicated? Oh yeah, the tornado warning. Yeah, we watched that. We watched that as it went through your city. I don't think it did anything. I mean, it did look decent, but I don't think it really dropped anything. Nor did I see reports or anything like that. So, I mean, you definitely want to take every tornado warning seriously. Every single tornado warning needs to be taken extremely seriously. Because any of them, any tornado warning could be life-threatening. Because you never know when it drops a tornado. So, yeah. Not yet, Lucky. Not yet. Anything could happen. A tire could blow out. He could slam into the outer wall. He could spin. I've got to watch this guy cross the finish. Yes. He got it. Yes. I told you he had a good chance today. You know. Hold on. I got to hear him. I got to hear his stream. I got to hear this. Man. Man, I was live when my driver won, and I'm live when your driver wins. My goodness. like he's going crazy here. Bear with me just a minute whilst I watch this. What about what now? Oh, what does MCS stand for? I know. Pick me. Pick me. Catman, pick me. Oh, look who's in fourth. Dude, that was close. My goodness. He's staying up the whole track. Dude. Alright, I'll switch out back over here. Man, that's the first time he's done it for, yeah. 9 months, yeah. 9 months is quite a lot of time for weather. If you dedicate 9 months to learning weather, you're gonna know quite a lot. I mean, I'm sure Girl Dev knows a lot. About time, man. Yeah. How long could he stay out there? Did they ever, like, stop his car or something? I had to celebrate him out with Lucky, because his driver went on NASCAR. Man. Oh, yeah, when they got into the wall. You forgot a word. Convecative available. Potential. Yeah, there's an E. You got it, Girl Dev. You got it. Yay! See? Told you. Man. So y'all, we'll keep an eye on the models here. I'll let y'all know if anything big changes. We'll be doing coverage tomorrow. So, alrighty, good night. I'm gonna get Lucky to talk here in a moment, so he can at least say hi to you guys. Let me see. Alright. Oh, come on, Pez. All you gotta do is look at my Twitter banner for that one. You should already know that. So, towards the end of May, things really start to pop off on the models. I'm not very confident in that actually occurring, but May is active. Like, regardless, May typically has big, severe weather events, so I just make sure you're hyper weather aware. Look at this. This almost sets up an Omega block. This almost sets up an Omega block right here. Yeah, it kind of does a little bit. So let's see here. Yeah, race is over. The thing that I'm seeing with this next upcoming pattern, so it looks like what we're going to go from is we're going to go from more of deep south events out here. So not really deep south, but like southern plains to deep south events. And then we get a high pressure that looks to set up. And if that happens, then we'll probably get a high pressure ridge that sets up over here. And then that would probably set the stage for some severe events generally around the realms of like that. So we'd probably see severe weather generally up here. Ooh, please, please, right over my house. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, you can already see the GFS shows 2 of them that go from northwest to southeast. So we'll keep an eye on it. If anything big changes on the models, like I said, we'll be able to let y'all know, of course, because I'll be live on nearly a daily basis. The only days that are questionable for streams is Wednesday, Thursday. That's really it. I mean, that's it. And then we'll do daily streams. There's a lot of days, Girl Dev. I mean, I could go ahead and mention multiple days to keep an eye on just for severe weather generally in the continental U.S. I mean, we have today, we have Monday, we have Tuesday, then we have Thursday, then we have Friday, then we have Saturday, then we have Sunday, then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then we get a break on Friday, so then Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So generally, like every day. Generally, like every day here. I mean, it's really going to get very, very active. Let's see. In the middle of the night, probably not because I don't pull all-nighters. I barely stay up late. So, unless I'm up for it, then no. Like, if there's severe events, typically I'll try to stay awake until like 2, 3 a.m. just to make sure things are settling down before I go to sleep. But on nights like today, I'm gonna just go to sleep and then I'll be available all day for coverage tomorrow. I'll be keeping an eye on stuff. It's a Monday, right? Yeah, so I'll be available all day for sure, 100%. So, yeah, let me see if Lucky would like to talk. Lucky. Would you like to go over the stuff, or are you still? Yeah, because I haven't even showed it. Oh, that's awesome. I'll just let me know when you're done. And I mean, I'm probably only gonna be live for 17 more minutes, so whenever you can, just let me know. Alrighty. Man. There's a mute button. Found it. Well, if you're a weather enthusiast, you gotta know how to do all of them. You gotta know how to do snow. You gotta know how to do tsunamis. Oh, wait, no. Maybe not that one. Snow, hurricanes, all types of severe weather events and severe weather modes. There's a lot of stuff to know. There's a lot of stuff to know. It ain't like I just flop on here and talk away. I mean, I kind of do. I do, but I have knowledge with this stuff. It's not like I just hopped on here and then boom. I studied a bit before I started a YouTube channel, and then I started a YouTube channel with the goal of learning. That was the goal of starting this YouTube channel. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on the models, y'all. I highly suggest just keeping an eye on the channel. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive watches warnings. Don't just rely off of this channel. Make sure you have other ways to receive watches warnings. You know, your NOAA weather radio, phones, tablets, whatever you can. Make sure you are make sure that you have it so that you're hyper weather aware. Let me just move. Okay. Alrighty. Lucky's computer is brain farting a lot, to the point where he can't even run some radar programs, to the point where he can't even run games anymore. So he's probably going to factory reset and hope that that works. He has not been able to go live. And it's not like he's just procrastinating or something. His computer is actually, like, blown up. Like, the thing is barely functioning. So, yeah. Well, if Lucky's not available here shortly, I'll just go over the Tropics. Let me just make sure that I'm not gonna... I don't want to have audio that plays. Long story short, what? Uh-oh. Man, when? Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Lucky ditched me. Lucky ditched us, y'all. Again. Push it all over here. You're not gone right now, Lucky. Are you gonna go vroom vroom? Yeah. Well, at least say hi to them. Let me unmute you. Say hi.
What up, stream? I'm sorry, I gotta go. Plane came up literally like, I guess you could say it's an emergency. So otherwise I would be here. I was planning on starting to talk in the next few minutes, but yeah, something came up that I really had to go do. But
basically,
yeah.
AOI in the Eastern Pacific. There you go. Just say that.
Yeah, AOI in the Eastern Pacific.
Not official by the National Hurricane Center, though.
Not official by the National Hurricane Center, but if TRG goes to the Eastern Pacific, he knows where to look because I showed him, and he probably can see he has 2 eyes too, but he'll show you. It's been on the model runs for consistently the past day or two.
No,
I think.
No. The last
Really?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay, my bad. 3 weeks.
Ever since I released my hurricane forecast.
Ever since that? Okay, my bad, y'all. But okay.
Like 2-3 weeks.
So it would happen in the next couple of days, more like the 18th, I think you said?
Yeah, 18th, 19th.
18th. So it's not some organizing to do. There's nothing official on the National Hurricane Center yet. I would expect it yet. I would expect maybe about tomorrow if it keeps,
I'm really just
getting its back together.
I'm wondering if they may hold off till like the 15th, because that's when they start.
Yeah, maybe.
Man.
Yeah, that's really it, y'all.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Thanks for joining for 2 seconds.
You're welcome, bro. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you. Man, at least he got to talk. He did talk. Man. So yeah, we'll just watch for that. There's no AOI right now, but it is an area that we're watching for the potential of tropical development over the next couple days. It's going to take a while before anything can really happen, because if we take a look at this. You can see right now the pattern's just all over the place out there. So basically what we're going to have to wait for is we're going to have to wait for these red lines to move more north. And then we'll be good to go. So once they move up towards like Cali and Baja and Mexico, that's when they'll be, we'll have the potential for development out here. And that probably won't happen until May 17th, May 18th. So right now there's no like, really solid area to watch. In terms of like imminent development for a hurricane or a tropical system, but definitely something to keep an eye on, towards the latter half of this week. And then right now, there's nothing that's going to happen in the main development region because we just got a heckload of shear that's in place. This stuff's going to lift more north, and then we'll be good to go. It's going to lift more north with time. Answer what? You want me to answer it, Catman? What'd you say? Let's see. What was the question? Oh, definition of lapsers. I know, pick me. Let's see here. All right. Anyone can answer? Okay. It's temperature with height. The rate at which temperature changes with height into the atmosphere. Last time I checked. This is from the SPC. I just saw this on their Outlook here. Totally not thanks to Isabel putting it in bold in front of my face. But yeah, there's the potential for an enhanced risk. I didn't even know they said that. I just looked at the models and went, yep, this could go enhanced. That's really what I did. I didn't even realize they're actually considering an enhanced risk tomorrow. Like the SPC actually said, and quoting here, enhanced risk may be considered into the day 1 period. So there you go. So we'll keep an eye on tomorrow the most. I mean, we're only left with a whole 2 severes right now. We've got the storm up here, and then we've got the storm over here. I really don't know why they even put out a tornado watch today. I don't even know why they upgraded to 5%. I told you guys yesterday I really didn't see much potential today, and I really don't know what the reasoning for a 5% was. I never saw the potential in today. SPC did, but obviously nothing happened, so. Alrighty. What Tommy does the storm start? What time Tommy does the storm start? Man. Oh my goodness. Late tonight is when the main event really starts for tomorrow. Storms will probably get going about 6 a.m. Possibly as early as 4, though. But they shouldn't be significant until 9 a.m. and then they should really explode towards 2, 3 p.m. I guess they have a 5%, 10% chance. Yeah, tomorrow they have a 10 sig. NatoCast does. Which my only question with that is it for the morning round here, which occurs, 8, 9, 10 a.m., or is that 10 sig from NatoCast for, tomorrow at 9, 10 p.m.? So I wonder which round of storms NatoCast is for there. There's Chip catching the end of the stream. Hi, Chip. How have you been? You haven't been here in 20 years. Glad to see you back in here. caught the tail end of the stream. He caught the beginning, and now you're going to catch barely at the end. So if anybody is new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the post notification bell set to all so you know when I go live or upload a video. Speaking of video, I did upload a video not too long ago. About an hour, 45 minutes ago, I uploaded a video. So if you're tuning in, catching the end of the stream right now, you could go watch that video. Pretty much provides everything we talked about in this live stream in a much quicker, more organized format. So yeah, you definitely need to get back into Weather Chip for sure. I'm glad to see you're still alive. Hurricane season's coming up fast. So yeah, tomorrow's live stream start time is about 3 p.m. About 3 p.m. Eastern. So, like I said, if you guys are just tuning in, please go watch my video. You can rewatch the stream if you want, but I recommend watching the video because it's 10 minutes, not 60. But we're going to conclude our stream here now. There's no reason to stay live at all. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to the mods for modding chat. I'll be live again tomorrow for multiple hours. Tomorrow's going to be a multi-hour hour stream, whereas today is just a 1 hour stream, just briefing, nothing too over the top. So yeah, thank you Catman for modding the chat. And I don't know if we had any other mods tune in. Lucky and Catman, I think we're just about all the mods. So thank you guys for modding the chat and tuning in. And yeah, not missing it. I hope you don't. Did he say Southern Mississippi? Yes, Biddy. Hyper. You need to be hyper weather aware tomorrow night, for sure. Oh my goodness, I only have a few more seconds to check, but I'll check as fast as I can. Yeah, after 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. You need to be extremely weather aware. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Go watch my video I uploaded today. If you don't want to rewatch the live stream, just for a quick weather update, and have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, watch severe weather. Goodbye. Stay safe, watch severe weather, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Have a great rest of your night.